Colantonio is going to be my pick for tonight. That's a midfield pick.
And now, Bottom Split Theatre.
Good evening and welcome to week 2 of season 4 of iRacing's Skip Barber series. We're here at the beautiful Brands Hatch circuit at the Indy layout here for tonight's edition of Bottom Split Theater. My name is Alex Albert. With me tonight is Tom Ellison. How are you doing, Tom?
Good evening, Alex. I'm doing very well, thank you. Welcome to Bottom Split Theatre.
Yeah, and so we've been watching qualifying here, and it looks quite tricky out there. We've seen cars, we expect, low grip on their outlap, but we've seen them even a couple laps in still struggling to, seems like, get enough grip in the tires. So really looks to be like we're going to have an exciting race tonight.
I think what all needs to be said, Alex, is there are 20 entries to this race, and 7 people have set a qualifying lap. It should give you some idea of the quality we're expecting from the grid tonight.
Yeah, so it sounds like we already have some cars out there on the grid. We see some of the cars from that we also saw last week. One of them, Manuel Sandoval, he was in week 1, and Dario Colantonio, also from week 1, is going to be making a start here. Dario is going to be my pick for this race. He's going to be starting all the way back to 12th, but as you know, anything can happen.
Indeed, you noticed that Manuel Sandoval and Dario Colantonio from last week's race have not set a qualifying time this week, so we're looking at them to make some strong moves through the field. On pole is Jose Luis Perez Hernandez, next to him, 4th place Adrian Rudolph, Carlin 4th, 2nd place. Behind them, 3rd and 4th place Adrian Pierre Rubia and Benjamin Richter. 3rd row of the grid, Adam Barber. Oh, Marco Maitin. Some strong names in the top 6 here. And we expect there to be some spirited driving from turn 1, I think.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. So waiting on a couple of guys, a little bit late to join the grid here, but they're not out of time yet. Some people might also elect to start from the pits here, which is not a bad strategy in this split. We've seen that pay off before because I expect there might be a collision and we might get to see this new damage model here down in turn 1.
I think it might be as an understatement, Alex. I think there will definitely be some instances in turn 1 here. Inside the grid is already looking racy there with the car number 1, 5, and 8 on the inside. It's an uphill start from the front of the grid here at Brands Hatch Indy, coming right over the crest into the downhill paddock hill bend. It tends to favour cars on the inside, making a late braking move, hanging out the cars on the opposite camber. But we've seen some late disconnects here. Manuel Sandoval received what felt was an unacceptable level. We've seen him disconnect, and the cars are on the grid now, and nose rising.
All right, and they're away. And so Jose Luis Perez Hernandez is going to lead them down into turn 1. Looks like he gets a good jump on the field.
See Adrian Villarrubia going past into 2nd place there, down the inside as we predicted. Nice move there on Adrian Randolph, and it's 2 abreast coming up into Druid's Head.
And I'm happy to say that the field is through cleanly, but up into turn 2 is where the action is tonight. Wow, some big contact. 3 cars in the gravel. I see broken suspension on 2 of them. One tries to drive away here. Director, you might want to keep an eye, I believe.
Yeah, it was an interesting incident there in Druid's Head. Car was really late on the brakes there. Car number 16 and car number, oh dear, yes. Car number 7 really instigated there. Car number 11 then went around the outside trying to avoid collecting car number 16 and number 13 in the gravel as well. So at least 5 different cars involved in the impact there in lap 1.
Okay, and so luckily my client just did not get the most recent up-to-date information. It looks like Michael Nagaransky doesn't have, Nagaransky there doesn't have, and he's suspension damage as we see the 4-car stricken Aiden Randolph. They're headed up to turn 2. Not sure what happened to him, but he's also very off the pace.
Yeah, he was battling Adam Barr through turn 1 there, got very loose around the outside. That Damon Hill helmet doing him no favors at all. Collected both right-hand side wheels, suspension damage there, and he's stuck on the grass, having to limp back to the pits. I think he'll probably have to turn.
All right, I'm going to take a look at Adam Barr, see if he had any damage from that.
I would be surprised if he didn't.
Yeah, he had a bit of a little spin there in the last turn, but apparently he doesn't feel like the car's damaged, so this might be a good battle starting to form up here behind Barr. Barr in 4th, and a pack with Dario Colantonio leading the way there. Oh, now in 4th. So they all picked up the position there, but Colantonio mixing it up very frantically there with Arthur Fry up into turn 2.
Yeah, Fry and Colantonio are really going at it here, and car number 7 of Fry suffering a little bit of damage there in lap 1 that we saw at the hairpin. His nose cone is a little bit wobbly and out of shape there. Doesn't seem to be affecting him that much. He's right behind Colantonio here, battling hard for 4th place. And we have Wacky Wanja up behind them as well, looking to make a move.
Yeah, and here we go. The 7 going to go side by side.
Oh dear, that was ill-judged, frankly.
Yeah, Dario got the worst of that. Oh, and now the 7, maybe Karma's going to go around as the 15 gave him a little nudge. Wow, the 8 sliding through the frame. Quite a lot going on here, and it's only lap 3, Tom.
It's difficult to keep up. Dario, I think Colantonio came back to try and get some revenge there in the final corner, missed him, and is now limping around a lap with a little car that's a little bit worse for wear. We have car 7 as well, spun in the final corner. Putting Arthur Fry back to 6th place overall, which leaves us all with actually Wacky Wanja and Rodrigo Diego Torres battling it out for 3rd place. Let's keep an eye on that car number 15 and 16. And these two are very tight, very close together.
Yeah, we have a little 3-car battle here. This is the best battle on the track right now.
Yeah, we see Wanja really belying his years of experience here. Car number 15 means he's not the most experienced driver in the circuit, but he's up in 3rd place, making a good go of it at the moment. Nice line there through the final corner, holding the inside, making sure that there's no space for Nagaransky to make a move around the outside, and keeping a fine line into Paddock Hill Bend here. It's a veteran drive here from the youngster.
Yes. But back up at the front, just a little update. We have still Jose Luis Perez Henares continuing to lead by just over a second with Adrian Villarrubia.
Yeah, they're pretty set here. I think Jose pulled out a couple of tenths on Adrian the last lap. Not much action there, although given the short lap time here, lap time of under a minute, I expect it's not going to be too long before there starts to be traffic getting involved in the battle for the lead.
Yeah, I think these guys are just settling in because they know it's a long race. Still got, let's see, 18 more to go. Only 6 so far on the board.
Let's go back to the battle for 3rd place here with Wanja and Nagaransky.
Oh, Michael going around the outside.
Yeah, looking at the outside line of the Paddock, it's a difficult move to make there because of the camber. But if you tuck in hard, you can try and make a move to Jordan. That's what he's trying to do, moving on the outside, but Wanja connects and corrects to the inside, driving a good firm line here. He's giving absolutely no quarter to Nagaransky.
Yeah, and this pace here that Michael's pushing is causing Torres to kind of fall off the back here and more into the Arthur Fry territory.
Yeah, this is a 3-horse race. It's rapidly becoming a 2-horse race at the moment due to the pace being set by Wacky Wanja in 3rd place. This is a very exciting battle that we're witnessing here from car 15 and car 10. We come over the start-finish line yet again. It's a very short lap here at Brands Hatch Indy. Draft will be a little bit of an effect on the main straight, but not too much. And once again, Wanja protecting the inside, a nice line, hitting his marks, making sure there's absolutely no mistakes being made here. As Nagaransky looks to the outside, Wanja protects the inside, looking to the outside, and no, there's still no room to go around. Excellent driving from Wanja.
Yeah. Wonky Wanja is... Oh, and here we go. It looks like the 10's getting a bit of a run.
Yeah, commentator's curse there. That's my bad on Jandua. He ran a little bit wide out of Druids there. Just got on the grass, had to lift out of it to prevent the car going around. That was enough for Nagazanski to come down the inside, around the outside of Graham Hill Bend, take the position away. So now Nagazanski into third place. We're going to see if he can pull away or if this battle is going to continue on.
So we see up ahead here as they're starting to catch and work their way through some lap traffic. We see Manuel Sandoval Bao. He was a little bit late for the start, so he's a lap down here, but he's got good pace that he's continuing to work through, and it looks like he just passed the second place car. So Manuel is very quick.
Yeah, I'm hearing from the pit lane reporters Manuel was held up in the paddock due to the antiquated facilities we have here at Brands Hatch. That's government funding for you. So it was enabling him to miss the start of the race, but he's back in the race car now, so he's some good pace and trying to unlap himself. He's actually 2 laps back from the leaders at the moment, absolutely giving no caution to the cars around him that are possibly a lap ahead, trying to make up that ground.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going to pull away here from Adrian, so we'll see. There's a bit squirrely there through the last turn, but let's go back to this battle here with Joaquin and Jandra and Michael Nagorzansky. It's Michael back again in the trailing position here. Oh, a bit too much.
Very sideways there through the apex of turn 1. It looks like Joaquin managed to get that third spot back. He certainly did not fall off the back of Michael like we may have suggested. And this is a battle that's going to go all the way to the flag at the moment. These two are battling very hard.
Yeah, I think Michael here, he has a pace advantage. But, oh, wow, that was very close. As they came through, our old buddy Manuel was sideways in the track. But luckily, both drivers saw what was ahead.
So Manuel unfortunately had some contact with Chase Swafford II, who was a lap ahead of him coming through Graham Hill Bend, but that did not matter at all to the cars that were around them. And he got a little contact, got turned around, and that's actually put him back behind this battle for third place, albeit 2 laps down. So maybe that's the beneficial thing for the drivers battling for third. They did not have to deal with that fast lap traffic.
All right, so we're a third of the way through. Let's check in again with our leader. Jose, can you see a giant lead for me? And
yes, and it looks like Adrian Villarrubia had a bit of an incident that prior lap. He dropped back 6 or 7 seconds from the lead. I don't know if that was lap traffic or just an incident on his own.
Yeah, well, it looks like the tires are just getting up to speed or temperature for Jose. He turned his fastest lap of the race last lap.
Yeah, he's driving very nicely there, making his way through lap traffic there of Andrew Bernard with a Blom, if I may say so. And now chasing down Adam Barr, who'll be the next car ahead. Our 8th place runner, already the next car to be lapped. So a fierce pace being sent to the front.
Oh, and it looks like Adrian's had more problems.
Yeah, he has dropped back again. Going to check to see what happened there. Yeah, he had a moment in the final corner through 30s. Got a little bit sideways. Again, car number 14 involved. That's Chase Swafford II. And now it's a battle for second between Villarrubia, Nagazanski, and Jandua.
I'm thinking now that the 10 car's been able to effectively put the 5 in the way and use him as a pick, he might be able to get away from the 15. But if I'm the 15, I have to get by the 5 now in the next lap or so, because this race, could really get away from me here.
He knows who he's fighting here, and he has to get past as quickly as possible. These guys know they're professional race drivers. There's no quarter to be given. And he knows he has the pace advantage. Like, he got passed by Nagazanski, but he was right back with him now, and he has to make a move now. The car number 5 is coming across the start line. This could be the moment.
Yeah, let's go ahead and ride along with Joaquin here and get a great example of what the drivers are going to see.
So coming up the hill into Druids, it's braking hard. Car bottoms out a little bit. Late apex here. That was an earlier apex, perhaps cost a little bit of extra speed as we see there coming down the hill into Graham Hill Bend. He is driving hard, the tires doesn't up to temperature, and the car is sticking, not sliding too much. This is good driving, but he needs to get a little closer here. If he's really prime overtaking spot around the circuit, is into turn 1, so he needs to be tight on the car ahead and through 30s. He's not running too wide. That was too hot into there. You see his car understeered wide. He's lost a little bit of extra speed here. It's not going to be enough to get him up behind the car in front to make him move to turn 1. So he really needs to settle down here and stop driving the red mist a little bit.
Yeah, I have to agree. Just whoa, and here Adrian taking what I would consider the wrong, very early turn in. Oh, as we have traffic on the exit of turn 1, that's going to compromise everyone's exit.
That was our old friend Dario Colantonio there on the exit of turn 1, being sensible and keeping out of the way there, but keeping a little bit of a surprise perhaps to the leaders who were coming past. You're expecting a car to be sitting on the exit to turn 1 down the hill. But it looks like everyone's through safely. That's as best as we could expect.
Yeah, but as we continue to sit here and talk, another lap has passed, which means there's one less lap to go. And there we go. He's had enough. Joaquin has showed enough patience. And now he's going to use the bumper to get by.
Now, that's not necessarily a tactic that we would perhaps
endorse
for single-seater racing cars with exposed suspension. Maybe in NASCAR and your BTCC cars that race around here, it's perhaps more acceptable to use the chrome horn and get these cars out of the way. In these cars, there's a lot more danger in the damage being given. And Joaquin has not taken advantage of that touch. He has stayed behind, perhaps in the show of sportsmanship, which should applaud that if that was the case. And is now back behind Adrian Villarubia again. But all this time that we're talking, Michael Nagozanski able to get away in second place.
Yeah, as we can see there, that bit of moment of loss of concentration has cost him 2 or 3 seconds to the car he was really racing. Adrian says, fine, go by. I don't need hit again.
Adrian, I think discretion is the better part of valor there, letting Joaquin back into third place. And, maybe he thinks that he can sit behind him and take advantage of any mistakes that we might see coming up.
Yeah, and I think that he might see one before it's over. Still have a long way to go here. Let's check in again with our leader, Jose. How's he doing?
He's doing just fine. He's 8.5 seconds clear of Michael Nagozanski in second place. Consistent laps. I want to go back and have a look actually at the back.
Looks like a 6-7.
Yeah, 6th and 7th place. That's Rogelio Diego Torres in the car number 16 car, and then Douglas Colligan in the number 12 car, battling very hard here for 6th place. Adam Barr not too far behind as well. And, it's great action throughout the field here.
Yeah, this is a little 4-car train here. Whoa, it's the 2-car Manuel. I know he's battle, or the 3-car there, excuse me, but he's not on the same lap, but he's still trying to work his way through this traffic. It will add to the excitement as we see the Red Bull car, the 16, looking on at the 12.
Yeah, this is really great racing from these two here. Car number 12 there, taking a nice line through the final corner. Going to take a little bit of a wider line on exit, maximize the straight line speed over the start-finish line. That's really some excellent driving here. That's Colligan going to take back the 6th place he had a couple of laps ago from Diego Torres. And now we really have a great battle here for 6th place.
As we see the 8 of Adam Barr saying, I'm ready to go through as well. And he slips on through, going to follow Culligan up into Druids.
But really here we have Manuel Sandoval Barr proving to be a little bit of a fly in the ointment of this battle. He's 2 laps back from his cars, but he's mixing up with them for the best. He's certainly not going to let anything like being a lap or 2 down affect his abilities to get some TV time exposure.
Yeah, I mean, he is correct that he's faster than these guys, but I would happen to maybe agree with you that it might make more sense just to ride along behind and maybe see if they catch some more guys on his lap.
That's not the way we do things here in Bottom Split Theatre. I think maximum attack 100% of the way, and as we're going to see here,
we go!
On Adam Barr, down the inside into Paddock Hill. Ooh, a cigarette paper between them there. And he's wide, he's sideways, he's around, is he? Yes, on the curbs and he's around. That was perhaps not the best judged move there for a car that was 2 laps down on the car he's trying to pass.
All right, so Michael is catching our leader here, and the gap is down to 6.7. That means he's been catching him by about a second a lap, and the 10 car, fastest car on the track last lap.
But tragedy there, tragedy for Nagozanski. He was behind the lapped car there, coming through that Chase Swofford the second lap car through Paddock Hill bend. Chase got loose, and Nagozanski has hit him square in the side pod. Massive damage to the number 10 car there. And it's going to be interesting to see if that has any effect on his performance.
if the suspension's okay, I think that the track is short enough that there won't be aero damage. Does Jose have damage? No, his car looks fine. I'm not sure why the sudden loss in pace here.
His car looks fine. He said his fastest lap of the race only 4 laps ago, 53.4. I think that he's just managing the gap here, and nothing to be concerned about at this point, setting another 53.5 across the line that time. So we see Nagazowski cross the line 55.9 after that contact here. We're going to have to see what he can do on this lap to see if there's going to be any chance of him catching the leader before the end of the race.
Yeah, the gap now back out to 7 seconds, so wow, that was a bit of misfortune. Michael was really pushing, really showing what he had, showed some restraint earlier in traffic, was trying to put together the perfect race, but that just shows that that's racing.
Well, I think actually, his compunction to push so hard and trying to catch the leader may have been his undoing there with the lap traffic that we saw from Batter Kill. He didn't give any space for Chase to make a mistake, and when he did, he was just too close to avoid.
It's a classic mistake. It's easy to get the tunnel vision once you pull the helmet on.
Yeah, an argument can be made that lap cars should be ceding the racing lines to the cars coming up behind them, but that is not the rule as it's laid out in the iRacing Sporting Code. It is up to the passing car to safely execute a move. And as we see, Michael Nagazowski across the line has lost at 54.2, so he's lost about a second in pace to the leader. I think it's maybe a damage prevention exercise from here on in, trying to prevent any more loss.
Yeah, well, with, let's see, a little over 4 laps to go, there's still time here for Joaquin to catch on up. He's not that far behind.
So let's go back to the car number 12 here. Colligan and Adam Barr having a great battle.
Oh, yeah.
This is the battle we'll be looking at the moment as Barr comes down the inside into Druids. He's on the inside. That's a great move. Yes, under braking. Clean execute. Colligan gave him plenty of room. That was polite by both of them. And this is going to be a battle for the flag.
Yeah, I agree with you. Colligan here, gathering it up, closing the gap here on the back straight.
Yeah, he drove very smartly through Druids. He did not fight him too hard wheel to wheel, did not tempt contact, just tucked in behind him and knows that he's going to have another chance before the end of the race. You see there, takes a very tight line through Surtees, on the back of Barr, coming over the start finish line. This is going to be a chance he's going to have for attacking the paddock.
Yeah, I think Colligan has more raw pace here. I think it was just a mistake, that allowed... Oh, and here we go, Barr with the mistake first.
Great save. The car then got loose through paddock over the crest of the hill. Rear end got light, the car came around, and he was able to gather it up, but he did lose the place to Colligan. Great save, but I don't know if he's going to have enough time to get back to the front.
And now our buddy Dario Colantonio.
He's still here. He's still relevant.
So he is going to want to get out of the way here with just a couple laps to go.
Maybe he does not want to get out of the way. He knows he's on the HJBC. He knows he's being broadcast on Theatre. This is his chance to get his sponsors some airtime.
So Dario, though, showing some good pace, not falling right back into Barr. He was able to, keep pace with these guys before the mistake. All right, so it looks like that continues to be probably the best battle we have.
Something to note, actually, Michael Nagazowski, our second place runner, with that aero damage and maybe some suspension damage following the contact through turn 1, is falling back into the clutches of Joaquin Janjua.
Oh, and Arthur Fry is on the pit lane.
Arthur Fry pits. He must have had some damage. Yeah, big.
Big crash up there in Druids.
All on his own, coming through the first turn there. Again, got loose. And then, straight to the Armco barrier at Druids. Tremendous shame for him. He's having a strong run. But let's check back in the second place.
Yeah, let's look. Yeah, second and third. I think this battle's getting spicy. Joaquin here is catching Michael. And with Michael's damage, I think he's a bit compromised. I think Joaquin might be able to get him here.
This is going to be tight, though. We're approaching the final lap here. Indeed, our leader is coming round Surtees to complete his penultimate lap. This is going to be starting our final lap for Jose Luis Perez Hernandez. This is going to be tight between second and third, I think.
Yeah. So both cars have a bit of damage, but the 15 still has a front wing where the 10 has shed his a few laps ago.
Yeah, we're running on board with Janjua right now. This is going to be very tight. There's only a second and a half between them through paddock hill bend. Takes us a perfect line that hooks up the apex nicely. He's on the power, straight down the hill, carrying a lot of speed up towards Druids. And I think Michael is compromised here with the damage to the car. Janjua bringing it tight through Druids there, catching ever so slightly yet again. I don't know. I think he's going to run out of time though, Alex.
Yeah, I'm afraid that he will. I think that Michael's going to be able to hang on for the second stop on the podium. These guys, though, really are pushing the pace. They closed down on the leader that last lap, but Jose, can you see Jose Luis Perez Henares is going to be your winner tonight as he crosses the line.
Great win there from pole in the end for the number one car. As we come across the line, we're going to see Michael Lozano is just going to take second place there from Wacky Janjua.
And then we have Adrian Villarrubia. And then it's going to be a bit of a gap back, about a half a lap to Culligan, who has been able to shed Torres and Barr. It looks like Barr must have had trouble. Yeah, Barr is off the pace.
Yeah, he had some damage there in the penultimate lap, caught some damage and had to actually pit for a fast repair in the penultimate lap. Some terrible luck for him. As the cars finally, Douglas line, Douglas Culligan, so a few cars back, will be finishing in fifth place overall. So some terrible luck there. But some great racing I think we've seen throughout the field today.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see here how long it takes Barr to finish. He will be the last car in the lead lap, though. But this is a good example of the new damage model. This is one-wheel drive. Not sure what he's going to do if the car tips over and needs to use the right drive axle.
Yeah, this is very much one wheel on his wagon at this point. The toe link there on the right rear completely sheared away from the wheel, taking it very slowly, but these are still valuable points. There's a seventh place that he will be taking as the 8th car, so he will get both championship points and I rating from this event. And once again, it showed his dramatic driving spirit to the watchers of the crowd.
All right, Tom, can you run us down through the top 10?
So yes, your winner tonight from pole, led every single lap despite some battles and some incidents behind him, is Jose Luis Perez Henares. Second place after that contact we saw from paddock hill by Michael Magazanski. Third place on the podium, running out Wacky Janjua. Great race from him with some lot of action. Adrian Villarrubia coming back after some early drama. Managed to pass a few cars in the ultimate lap there. Douglas Culligan takes fifth place in the final car on the lead lap as Rogelio Diego Torres. Adam Barr is the first of our lap runners in 7th place. Andrew Bernard 8th. Arthur Fry 9th. And Marcote Maite will finish 10th place to round out the top 10.
Wow, I think we've shown this is a great series to watch, and hope everyone enjoyed what they saw this evening. I know I did. It was a lot of great action. So everyone join us again next week on Tuesday at about 9:25 for Week 3 of Bottom Split Theater. And so I'm Alex Albert, and for Tom Ellison, I thank you, and good night.
Good night, all. So much drama, it's difficult to keep track.
I know.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened at the end there, but there were cars that were in 5th place that shouldn't have been, and vice versa. So I don't know.
Yeah, and Barr, like, I'm not even really sure how the hell he broke his car like that. He drove a couple laps with it like that, though.
I'm checking it right now to see what happened. He went. It's fine at this point. Oh, he got